Greetings everyone, and prepare yourselves for a captivating journey into the realm of the supernatural, where history and mystery intertwine. I invite you to join me as we delve into the enigmatic stories of 5 patriotic specters forever tied to the rich tapestry of American heritage. These ethereal beings, bound to the historic sites they once called home, continue to haunt the very foundations of their earthly existences. From a phantom presence lingering within a presidential residence to an ethereal figure that roams a very significant museum, each encounter promises to send shivers down your spine. Are you truly prepared to embark on this haunting countdown? Brace yourselves for an exploration into the unseen as we unveil the tales of these 5 enigmatic apparitions. Can you withstand the spectral whispers and otherworldly encounters that await? Let us venture forth into the realm of the unknown as we unveil the secrets of 5 patriotic ghosts that haunt popular historic US sites, starting with Number 5. Richard Nixon's ghost at the Richard Nixon Library and Museum. Richard Nixon, the 37th President of the United States, is associated with spectral sightings at the Richard Nixon Library and Museum in Yorba Linda, California. Notably, Nixon's presidency was marked by a turbulent period in American history, and his ghost is believed to continue to roam the halls, evoking an eerie atmosphere within his museum. Over the years, visitors and employees have reported a range of unexplained phenomena across the property. Phantom footsteps have been heard echoing through the corridors, seemingly without a source, and some witnesses have even claimed to sight shadowy figures moving through the exhibits or catching glimpses of Nixon's apparition dressed in his signature suit with a stern expression on his face. Objects within the museum have been known to move or rearrange themselves mysteriously, and visitors have reported items shifting position or falling inexplicably, as if manipulated by an unseen presence, occurrences which contribute to the perception of Nixon's ghostly presence and also add to a sense of unease within the museum. Nixon's apparition is often described as a somber and introspective figure, with many having reported feeling a heavy atmosphere or a sense of melancholy when entering his spectral presence. And some have claimed to hear whispers or murmurs, as if the ghostly president is still grappling with the consequences of his actions and seeking solace or resolution. While the exact reason for Nixon's hauntings remain a subject of speculation, his ghost serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of leadership and the enduring impact of political choices. The presence of his spirit within the Richard Nixon Library and Museum invites contemplation and reflection on the lessons that we can learn from history. Number 4. George Washington's ghost at Mount Vernon. George Washington, the revered founding father and first president of the United States, is said to have left an indelible mark not only on American history, but also on the grounds of his beloved estate, Mount Vernon in Virginia. Numerous accounts of encounters with Washington's ghost have been documented over the years, adding an air of mystique to the already rich historical site. One of the most well-known stories involves a British admiral that was visiting Mount Vernon through the late 19th century. As he explored the mansion, it's documented that he suddenly found himself face to face with the apparition of none other than George Washington himself. Struck in awe, the admiral promptly saluted the ghostly figure, to which Washington allegedly returned the gesture before vanishing into thin air. This admiral was so shaken by his encounter that he left Mount Vernon immediately, convinced that he'd seen the spirit of the great leader himself. In more recent times, visitors and staff members have reported various eerie experiences while at Mount Vernon. Many claim to have witnessed Washington's ghost patrolling the hallways and peering out at the Potomac River from the mansion's windows, and some have described hearing the distinct sound of heavy boot steps, often accompanied by the rustling of his clothing. Notably, the atmosphere reportedly becomes charged with an inexplicable energy whenever Washington's spirit is near. Additionally, numerous accounts suggest that Washington's ghost appears to possess a gentle and benevolent nature. Visitors have described feeling a sense of peace, reassurance, and even inspiration in his presence, and some have even claimed that his ghostly figure has offered guidance or imparted wisdom during their visit, instilling a deep and tangible connection to the nation's founding principles. Number 3. Warren G. Harding's ghost at the Warren G. Harding Presidential Sites. Warren G. Harding, the 29th President of the United States, is associated with a haunting presence at the Warren G. Harding Presidential Sites in Marion, Ohio. Incidentally, these sites, which include his former home and a museum dedicated to his presidency, have a long history of paranormal experiences attributed to Harding's restless spirit. Visitors and staff members have reported numerous encounters with unexplained phenomena. One common occurrence is the sound of disembodied voices or whispers that seem to echo through the halls, and some witnesses have even claimed to hear distinct conversations or catch fragments of Harding's voice, as if his spirit is still engaged in the affairs of his presidency. The movement of objects without any apparent cause has also been witnessed. Doors open and close on their own, and items shift or fall without explanation. Occurrences that are attributed to Harding's ghost, suggesting a lingering attachment to the site and a desire to make his presence known. There have been several accounts of visual encounters with Harding's apparition as well, with witnesses having described sighting a figure dressed in period clothing, closely resembling Harding, moving through the rooms of the house or appearing in reflective surfaces like mirrors or windows. That's often described as solemn, with a serious expression on his face. The haunting of Warren G. Harding is thought to be tied to the controversies and scandals that marked his presidency, and some believe that his restless spirit lingers at the site, seeking redemption or attempting to protect his legacy from the tarnish of those events. Despite these shadows of his past, Harding's ghost serves as a reminder of the complexities of history and the lasting impact of political leaders. Number 2. Ulysses S. Grant's ghost at the U.S. Grant Home State Historic Site. The U.S. Grant Home State Historic Site in Galena, Illinois holds a significant place in American history as the former residence of Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th President of the United States and a distinguished Civil War general. Numerous reports and documented encounters suggest that Grant's spirit continues to reside within his historic abode, leaving an enduring imprint on those who visit. Witnesses have described various encounters with Grant's ghost, often noting the sighting of a transparent figure dressed in military attire reminiscent of the Civil War era. This apparition is frequently spotted in the main rooms of the Grant home, where Grant and his family once lived, and some visitors have reported spying him walking purposefully through the halls or looking out of windows as if guarding the expanse and its history. In addition to visual sightings, paranormal phenomena associated with Grant's ghost have been reported. Visitors have experienced sudden drops in temperature, unexplained cold spots, and a palpable energy that seems to fill the air. And the sounds of phantom footsteps echoing through the house has also commonly been noted, further contributing to a sense that Grant's spirit still roams its halls. Grant's ghost is often described as a solemn and stoic presence, reflecting his reputation as a determined and resilient leader, and witnesses have reported feeling a deep sense of respect and admiration in his spectral presence, with some even having claimed to have received inspiration or a renewed appreciation for American history and the sacrifices made through the Civil War. The haunting of Ulysses S. Grant at the U.S. Grant Home State Historic Site serves as a reminder of his significant contributions to the nation and the enduring legacy he left behind. His ghostly presence adds an extra layer of depth and reverence to the site, allowing visitors to connect with the past and gain a deeper understanding of the challenges faced by Grant and the nation during this time. Number 1. Abraham Lincoln's ghost at the White House. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, left an enduring legacy that extends beyond his assassination at Ford's Theater in 1865, and according to numerous witnesses, his spirit has lingered within the hallowed halls of the White House, captivating those who encounter it and its haunting presence. Perhaps the most famous documented encounter with Lincoln's ghost occurred during the administration of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Incidentally, Roosevelt's personal valet, Major Charles G. Ross, claimed to have witnessed the spectral figure of Lincoln while he was preparing the Lincoln bedroom for a visit from Prime Minister Winston Churchill. Startled, Ross initially mistook the ghostly figure for Churchill himself before realizing it was, in fact, Abraham Lincoln. As Ross told it, the ghostly president gazed out of the window for moments as if contemplating the weight of the nation before slowly fading away. Over the years, numerous other witnesses have reported encountering Lincoln's ghost within the White House. Some describe seeing his apparition wandering the corridors, particularly near the Lincoln bedroom or the Yellow Oval Room, while others claim to have felt his presence while standing near the Emancipation Proclamation, a momentous document that forever changed the course of American history. In addition to visual encounters, visitors and staff members have reported other paranormal occurrences associated with Lincoln's ghost. The sound of disembodied footsteps has been heard echoing through the hallways, doors have been known to open and close mysteriously, and some witnesses even claim to have felt a gentle touch on their shoulders, as if Lincoln's spectral hand were guiding or even comforting them. Lincoln's ghost is often described as solemn and melancholic, reflecting the weight of his presidency during one of the most tumultuous periods in American history. And the enduring presence of his spirit within the White House serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made through the Civil War, and of the indelible mark he left on this nation's journey towards unity and, more importantly, towards freedom. Thanks for joining me for this list of 5 patriotic ghosts and the historic US sites they haunt. If you enjoyed hearing my histories and scary stories, subscribe to my channel, like this upload, and share me with everyone you feel could use a good scare. Have a happy 4th, everyone.